What's going on, guys? Sorry for the glare in the video. The sun is just shining through this window. But today I want to show you a couple things. We're going to go over a few Bitcoin articles. I'm going to talk about a Bitcoin miner that I just purchased. And I'm also going to show you guys a short clip of CleanSpark's Sandersville facility. And if you guys didn't watch my previous video about CleanSpark's recent Bitcoin mining update, going over everything that they mined, everything that they did in December, I'll leave that for you at the end screen. So first off, let's roll this CleanSpark clip and then I'll get back to you. And that's the Sandersville facility we've been eagerly waiting to get energized. And in a few months, it will be up and running fully, getting CleanSpark to around 16 exahash per second, which will dramatically increase their hash rate as we get closer to the halving and getting closer to rewards getting cut. And I will be doing an upcoming video about some Bitcoin related stocks that should do very well coming up to the Bitcoin halving. And these could be some really good, interesting plays on Bitcoin. For those of us that expect a potential drop for the Bitcoin miners, in anticipation of rewards getting cut. I do anticipate a drawdown for the Bitcoin miners maybe a few months from now, maybe towards March, due to rewards getting cut. The reality is that Bitcoin's price appreciation will more than make up for it, but I do think there's some good crypto related plays out there that can do very well coming up to the Bitcoin halving, especially for those of you worried about the crypto miners. I do think crypto miners falling because of rewards being cut overall will turn out to be a great buying opportunity, but look out for a future video going over stocks like MicroStrategy, Coinbase, and Bakkt, for example. Now it looks like Bitcoin miners are seeing a decent day today. I'm going to look over a couple articles. I'll show you a Bitcoin miner that I just purchased today. And the point of this video is don't get swayed by fear or FOMO. There are going to be articles out there saying things are or aren't going to be approved, just like with this spot ETF news going on. And there are going to be articles saying that things won't be approved or things are going terribly. And in the end, these positive and negative articles are just noise. You have to do all your own research. Come to your own conclusions. Don't let headlines be the decider of what you're going to do. But before I ramble on too much, let's get started on this. If you guys like these videos, you know what to do, and let's look at a couple articles. And first off, an article came out today. Crypto stocks rally on report Bitcoin ETF. Regulatory approvals could arrive this week. And all it really says in this article is that late Wednesday, Fox Business cited unnamed sources saying the SEC could approve spot Bitcoin ETF issues on Friday. With trading starting next week, the expectation is that this will let institutional investors more readily participate in the crypto market, offer exposure to their customers. That's the whole point of these spot Bitcoin ETFs. And we also have another article that came out today saying crypto firm Grayscale just gave a major sign that SEC approval is imminent. And it goes on to say that Grayscale filed a Form 8A, which is a required piece of paperwork that must be filed before a security can be offered. And this is another indication that things are finally coming together. Additionally, Grayscale reportedly has been in talks with investment banks JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs about potential roles in launching and managing their ETF. And yesterday we saw a huge drop for Bitcoin, mostly circulating around this negative news from Matrixport. And in the report that was published yesterday on January 3, they thought that the SEC will deny the ETF applications, saying that basically they think that these applications fell short of a critical requirement because of all these meetings with the SEC and all these applicants. I think that's nothing more than speculation, just like a lot of the positive news articles. In the end, all this spot Bitcoin ETF stuff is positive for Bitcoin, but don't get swayed around by any short-term moves, any short-term news. The biggest picture here, in my opinion, is the Bitcoin halving coming. And the spot Bitcoin ETFs is just the icing on the cake. There is going to be a lot of volatility coming up, a lot of uncertainty. Do these get approved? Do these get denied? Do they get pushed off into future months? In the end, any of these drawdowns due to this negative news is going to be a great opportunity to add. And 2024 and 2025 will be great years for Bitcoin and a lot of the Bitcoin miners, a lot of the Bitcoin related stocks, altcoins, and the crypto space is going to be absolutely booming over the next 2 years. So don't let any negative or positive news sway you. In the end, I believe the best way to go is just to continue to slowly add, continue to build out your crypto portfolio. Don't panic sell, and also don't FOMO buy, don't go all in. Just continue staying the course. Bitcoin is still following its trend. It's ascending channel. I do think a breakout to new yearly highs will bring us to $48,000. And a breakdown under 42,000 could bring us under 40 potentially. if we break this pattern. In the end, Bitcoin has been doing fantastic for over a year now, and we're going to continue having a couple great years until the next crypto winter comes along. But let me know in the comments below, how are you guys preparing for crypto winter? Are you even thinking about it yet? What's your plan going into 2024 and 2025 and beyond? Next up, I do want to quickly mention CleanSpark, and then I'm going to talk about a Bitcoin miner that I just made a purchase in. As for CleanSpark, I'm still seeing the possibility of the gap fill in the 7s, especially and only if Bitcoin falls. But I think if we do get to that gap fill in the 7s, that'll be a great opportunity to buy. And I don't expect CleanSpark to fall much more than that, if it even falls that much. But get ready, guys, because in about a month, we are going to get their next earnings. And this is going to go over October, November, and December. And throughout these months, we did see Bitcoin rise dramatically in price. I do expect them to beat this earnings. They're going to see another record-breaking quarter for revenue. And they're going to get even closer to break even. There was a previous quarter where they saw a $12 or $14 million loss. And as Bitcoin grows in price, as they get their efficiency even better, get those joules per terahash down, CleanSpark is going to see profitability soon. Now the thing is, are they going to see profitability before the halving? Of course, after the halving, rewards getting cut, Bitcoin will have to move dramatically in price for them to see profitable quarters after the halving. I do think there's a possibility we see a profitable quarter before the halving and then get back to unprofitability while Bitcoin appreciates in price to make up for the halving rewards being cut, and then getting to profitability again in late 2025. But let me know what you guys think. Is CleanSpark going to see profitable quarters here? I do think it's going to be very close in this coming earnings. Now, I did buy a little bit of btbt. This is Digital. I covered it in a recent video. I like that they have staked Ethereum, and they do utilize their Bitcoin mining to grow their Ethereum balance as well. I really like that. I think Ethereum will have a really good 2024 and 2025. And from last peak to our recent bottom, Digital has nearly lost 35% in gains, and I did take advantage of buying some. Charts looking good on this one. We recently saw a golden cross. Our moving averages are pointing up, and the 50 MA is now above the 200. But let me know what you guys think. Did you take advantage of yesterday's fall? It was definitely a good day to pick up some miners in my opinion. And also, with this recent dip in altcoins, have you been buying any of those? I do think now's a great time to be loading up on Bitcoin miners, some of the altcoins, and any of these pullbacks. When we do look back, these will be opportunities to buy and nothing else. But let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Thanks as always, guys, and I'll see you on a future video.